Maximus Analysis here for September 17th, 2015. At the close, you see the ES gave a big reversal after the Fed news. You can see it pretty much went up and then closed near the lows. We want to see if it's going to hold this 1976, because then below that, you're looking at 1958 and could be headed lower. So we'll see how this one plays out overnight. Yep, they did have a serious reversal, and again, we'll see what happens. NQ, again, is holding this area. Let me kind of take this off a little bit. So you see there, they bucked up right against the 200-day moving average, which is kind of predictable. So we'll see how they react in the morning, if they're going to continue lower or not. You have the YM. I don't like stuff that is blatantly obvious, but again, it's something that you can lean again. You have the YM. That is fading at this 50% level, so they need to hold at least this second bar back low, which is 1646.6. So you also have the IWM that looks like it is fading as well. And it also, if you have the weekly, you can see that again, if this one closes down, let me take this stuff off. You have the flag coming up pretty well if they continue lower. So this would be the bear flag on the IWM and SPY as well. So you can see this low volume. If they break these lows, they could definitely run it down for a couple of weeks. You had Apple faded at the close. You can see this fade right here. So I don't know if it's going to continue down tomorrow, but definitely not the kind of close that you're looking for on the bull side. Again, they could do whatever they want overnight, but this is a good short right here. I'm actually in it. So we'll see if they continue it tomorrow and how funky it gets. LinkedIn looks like it's going to be potentially breaking down as well. So I'm looking at potentially underneath these levels to see how that plays out as well. You have Netflix. Looks all right. 2-bar pullback. Again, we'll look at that. We also have Google faded. Excuse me. I don't know what the hell that is. Google faded as well. And you can see that it's at a fib of about 61.8. And we'll see how this one, if it gives a sell signal tomorrow. And again, the stop will be above that high. So you're looking at about a $17 risk, 50 delta, about $8. Again, you could use some options, some weeklies, maybe 2 weeks out or something like that, if you can't look at that price point, or look at an intraday chart to kind of give you a better perspective. You had Facebook. Again, that one was screaming up and then ended up fading a little bit. You had Amazon, which was looking really good, and then faded a little bit, nothing crazy. So again, you look at the 15-minute, and you can see that it didn't fade that bad. So that one I would not consider shorting, just because of how it's looking right now. Who else? And you had crude, which again needs to hold and stay above these levels, but definitely doesn't give. This is not a bad sign at all. But you want it to hold above this 44. If it doesn't hold above this 44 and creams this previous day's run up, so let's kind of look at that. If it gets back below here, that's definitely showing some sign of weakness. If you want them to hold, around this area. You want them to hold around this 46. Around this 46 area, because if they don't, then they're going to give up a lot of these gains, and then you're going to have a fight of overlapping candles. So we'll see how this one looks in the morning, and take it from there. And just looking at these overall markets, and again looking at the SPY on the weekly, and you say, uh-oh, this doesn't look that good. Again, if a break of this low on the daily is something to definitely be concerned with. And you have high volume as well. You have high volume on a reversal. Look at the intraday, and again, this is shooting star, but it's the intraday that you need to look at. Is that it crept, boom, 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 and then went up. Bulls, bears took it all the way down to these previous lows. So they need to hold these lows and at least get back up above 203, or tomorrow could have some more downside potential. Again, don't want to take it too far, but just continue to look at what these markets are giving, what providing, and don't force things. So you have the bonds shot up a little bit. You have the dollar peeling off a little bit as well. So let's make sure we're looking at good amount of information. You got gold. Hold on just a second. Gold again popping up a little bit as well. And we'll see what happens. Maybe they hold this double bottom. Who knows? But again, they need to get out their way, which would be around this $16 level. Yes, it's two dollars off, but again, if you're looking for the long, you want a pullback or something, because this could just easily be a retracement back. But you want to see if there's any type of strength, and maybe even look at that weekly to say maybe this will show you kind of where we're going. And some people might say this is basing. I would say that if it's going to base, it's going to need to base a longer time than this, because it's still below these levels right here. So these levels are still low. Again, they need to get above that, at least above that $20 mark, before you could say that this is some type of basing or rip to the upside. So let them recover that, and you don't have to be a hero in regards to that. So again, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but they did fade it pretty badly, and we just want to see what side that they're going to continue on. So let's see if they're going to hold at 1970. Well, they broke below the 78 area, but let's see how they look in the morning, okay? Because we want to see if they're going to break this low, at least, of 1963. All right, take care.